True question, you guys. Why do you have vision in your life? Why does vision matter to you? Hey, welcome to another episode of the Walking Life Journey podcast. For those that are visiting us for the very first time, I am Nikita.
I'm Keandra.
And I'm Lorenzo.
And together we make the White Family. You guys, this is season 4, episode 5, and we are super excited because in this season we are diving into our word series. And we are giving you a word that's going to uplift you, empower you to becoming your best self. Where can they find us?
You can find us on Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, YouTube, and TikTok.
Wow. Well, today's word is a word that's going to kind of make you rethink or refocus.
Those home people are Carl's Jr. Burger on the third Thursday of the month. Y'all not getting past that, man. Let's go.
That's also where you can find Walk a Life Journey, I guess, the Mr. White portion.
That's right.
Yes,
Let's go.
I guess so.
Right. Today we're diving into a word that carries so much weight, hope, and direction.
Okay.
That word that we're going to be discussing with you all today is vision.
Vision.
What is vision?
What is vision?
What's vision?
Well, I do know you get an eye exam every year to check your vision.
Don't mean it's good.
Yeah.
It's vision.
So that's not the vision we're talking about?
No. Vision is vision. I'll say that.
To be able to see
To see
clearly?
Yeah. It's about seeing with your heart. It's about seeing with your soul.
Okay.
And it's about seeing with your dreams.
Ooh.
That's the vision we're going to talk about today.
All right, sounds
Okay.
good.
Not what you just see with your eyes, but what do you see in your heart? What do you see in your soul? And what are you seeing in your dreams?
Okay.
So it's about seeing beyond what is in front of you.
Okay.
That's what vision is about. And stepping boldly into what can be.
Ooh.
That's the vision.
I like
What
that.
can be.
Okay.
Look at vision as being the blueprint of your life. That's what we're looking at vision. Let's talk about how vision shapes our lives, how to protect it, and how to walk in it, even when reality tries to blur it.
Ooh.
Has reality ever tried to blur your vision? Let's start there.
Yes. I would say for me, it definitely has, because as kids, we grow up with all these wonderful imaginations that we have. We got all these dreams about, I want to be a superhero when I grow up, or I want to be a firefighter, these type of things, right? You forward thinking, you envisioning, and you're envisioning how you want your life to be, and then reality strikes and things get in the way, stumbling blocks come, and all of a sudden you have to adjust how you do things to get through things, right?
Yeah.
So instead of being that big dreamer and stuff like that, you got some real things that'll come in there and make you face reality differently than how you ever envisioned your life to be. So yes.
I like how you had to take it all the way back to the childhood. Because as children, you have big dreams, you have big visions, you have hopes. And then sometimes we start walking this journey called life, and reality pulls some of that out of you. Right? So when we think about that, look at vision as being the ability to see the future. So even as adults, do you still have vision in your lives?
Right. Well, let me take it back before we even go there. I said things at first. What people can do can be the cause of your vision getting blurred as well.
Yeah,
I was thinking that.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking those things to you because they don't necessarily see your vision, and kind of becoming those stumbling blocks. Even though in your heart you like, well, I don't understand why you say I can't do that, because all you see is the future. You know what I'm saying?
Possibilities.
But negative people can be a hindrance as well, not just things.
I actually had someone say that to me. We were getting ready to graduate high school. Everyone asked, "What do you want to do? What do you want to do?" And I had said what I want to do, and they were like, "Oh, you kids, y'all need to start thinking something more practical. Like, y'all always just want to go after your passion, but you need something more practical." And I'm
Dream
just
killers,
like,
y'all.
what? So
Remember that?
People can definitely knock your focus, knock your vision out as well, thinking it's not possible or it can't happen.
How did that make you feel when? And I'm pretty sure it probably was somebody that had some type of influence on our youth graduating? How did that make you feel?
I don't know. I was already going a route where a lot of people here didn't go that way. It's more, we're in like a nursing town, like a medical town. So the route I wanted to go, which was in apparel and marketing and fashion, I was just like, oh, it's whatever. He don't see it. One day, he don't see it. So
you was able to
I didn't let
push
that
that
hinder
out.
me type of thing.
Good. You was able to push that out. I think that's good because really vision is basically purpose in picture form. You said we're in a nursing town, more of a medical field. That's what most people are going into, but that wasn't your purpose. So you had to let your vision go in front of you to be like, okay, what is my purpose in picture form? And kind of move through there. Vision is also faith in motion. You gotta have faith in motion because that vision, if you just put that vision and you like, that's the vision board, I got my eyes set on that. But if you don't put any action to it,
It's going to
so you gotta have faith and you gotta put in that motion. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. And it's also the hope that builds resilience. That's what vision is. Have you ever thought about vision like that? Vision as being hopeful. Vision as being faithful. Vision as being the picture of what I want my life to look like.
I never put those two together, the hope that builds resilience. There's hope and then there's resilience. I always looked at those two separately. But it's definitely a different way to look at it. If I were to be brought up in that, the hope that builds resilience, I could see going further than just having those dreams, having those wants, having those whatever. I see that, but not tying those two together. So no, I've never looked at it this way. I'm stuck on that one.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely get it now because I'm more, mature or whatever. But
that's the thing. We didn't have that like that growing up. I think that was the resiliency in us as adults to be like, okay, we can do this. This is the vision. This is how we're going to get there, and keep moving. So yeah, that's good. Well, let's think about. I think anything, right? Because when you say the hope and the resilience, we never looked at it like that. But think about every single invention that's in this world. Somebody had to say, we're going to try this. And sometimes it was a mistake.
Right.
It might not have been what they were trying to get to. And think about how many times they invented that thing and it didn't work. And so they had to keep going and keep going and keep going. Even when somebody said, well, nah, that wheel doesn't need to be round. It can be square and you can keep going. But you're like, no, it got to run smoother. It got to run smoother. So I think that's that resilience piece that come with it too, because somebody's going to continue to knock you down or something's going to knock you down and you got to get back up and have that vision.
Even with like sports and stuff, there's always going to be someone better than you type of thing. And you keep working trying to prove yourself. Like, I'm going to do this. I can beat this, or trying to beat your own record and things like that. So it really ties a lot into different portions of our life, but I don't think I ever thought about it like, hope leads to resilience type of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Vision also, basically breathes life into our goals. Without vision, we drift. With a vision, we build, we create, we overcome. And vision, you can have a vision and you can be moving, and it doesn't mean because you didn't reach it that first time that the goal is gone. All it means is, okay, let me come back, let me reset. This is still the vision, this is still the goal, but how do I get there might change. So vision definitely creates and we overcome by having a vision.
I like what you said earlier when you was talking about how people try, start off inventing things and maybe they messed up or something like that. And, people can start off with a vision, something happens, it changes. But a lot of times we miss those things that happen along that path of reaching that vision. Like, okay, this is my goal down here, but man, I actually invented something down here, by mistake, what I'm saying? So the things that people actually accomplish on their way to their vision, that's one thing that they should not overlook, whether it be your end goal was met, you stumbled upon something that you didn't even intend to stumble upon. So definitely along your journey, when it comes to vision and meeting your goals, don't overlook the small things.
I think that's important.
That's why people really emphasize the fact of enjoying your journey. Don't be so dead set on getting to a certain point where you miss the small things, like you were saying, or miss everything else that happened around you.
The journey is the journey to your vision is where the story lies. You know, if somebody just woke up the next day a millionaire, if they lost it all, how they gonna get back to being a millionaire if they didn't have a route to get to? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking for the people that actually worked up to it and built that. You know, you can't come to me and tell me how to become a millionaire when what you did was scratch a lottery ticket. You know, if you grind, if you were on your grind and you invented something, just built something, or whatever the case may be, you can tell somebody those actionable steps to, it to me, it helps more people when you got a story.
It does. But I think so many times we get caught up in the goal that we forget to embrace all of the things that happen to us on the journey, right? Because you're like, oh, I gotta do this by the time I'm 20. I gotta do this by the time I'm 30. I gotta do this by the time I'm 40. And next thing you know, you look up and you're 50 and you're like, okay, the journey has been great, but did I reach my goals? Or you're like, I met these goals, but I don't remember anything about, I don't even remember how I got there. Was I there for my friends? Was I there for my family? So I think vision is it's something we have to have, but also making sure that when you have that vision, you understand what that means for your life and where you're trying to get to. Don't get focused on, I think that's why sometimes when they talk about women, were you family driven or were you career driven? Why can't I have both? Why can't I have career and want to have a family and learn how to balance that? Why do I have to pick one road over the other? So you got to ask yourself, why do you have vision in your life? Why? True question, you guys. Why do you have vision in your life? Why does vision matter to you? It matters for a lot of reasons. You don't want to settle for less than what you deserve. You don't want to lose yourself in comparison. And you definitely don't want to waste your gifts and talents.
And without vision, you really won't know which way to even navigate, which way to move. If you're just going through life without any type of goal, you won't know where to actually put most of your efforts into without narrowing down like what you want to, where you want to be, where you envision yourself in the future.
Yeah. It helps you from being easily distracted because you got to have something to hold on to. And I know in the beginning of the year, people will be like, oh, I did a vision board. Okay, that's great. I celebrate you. You did a vision board. Did you go back and look at that vision board? Have you done check-ins to see what have I been successful on it or anything like that? I love this year you did the vision bingo.
Yes, because I do a vision board and not look back at it or not actually have actionable steps in the vision board. It's just like, oh, how you envision your year type of thing. But having the bingo board, you're actually putting things on your that you actually want to accomplish for the years, and I'm able to check it off. And even sometimes your vision gets blurry. Sometimes I forget to look at it. But if I feel like I haven't been I've been straying away or I haven't been right on top of things, I look back at it like, oh yeah, let me do that. And it brings me back to the focus of my goals.
And that's the biggest thing. A vision is like a compass. It keeps you going in the right direction. It keeps you going in the right direction. Because sometimes it's going to get blurry, like you said. But if I look at that vision, whether I wrote it down, whether I had a bingo, whatever it is, if I look at it, it's going to get me back on the right track. That's good.
And it allows you to celebrate your small wins, because when you get a bingo, you're like, oh, let me treat myself. That keeps me on track.
Have you got a bingo yet?
No, I haven't yet. It's scattered right now.
It's scattered right now? Okay.
You got some pieces on the board.
I do.
That's good. She's in the game. That's right. You started us off this, but I just want to go back to it. Your vision has to be protected. Your vision has to be protected. Not everyone is going to see what you see. They're not going to see the why, and they're definitely not going to see the end goal. So your vision, you got to protect it, because it wasn't a conference call. God didn't give that vision to everybody. He gave it to you. He gave it to you. So you don't need everyone else to understand the why. You don't need to understand the what. All you need to know is I got a vision, and the goals have been set. The plan has been laid out. The blueprint is there, and I'm moving forward.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. Protect your vision.
Don't let anyone come in your head trying to stray you away, distract you, blur your vision. Protect it.
Yeah. Get around people to help you protect your vision. People that are doing the same thing. People that you can get inspired by. Surround yourself with a great group. We've spoken on that in multiple podcasts. So it is important.
Yeah.
You got to have great support system.
He took us right where we needed to go. How do you protect that vision?
Oh, okay.
You took us right there because you got it. I don't believe in just saying words without giving some actual tangible items you can use. So protecting your vision, that means making sure you have the right people surrounding you. Not a whole bunch of yes people, but the right people. Because just because they're yes, don't mean they're the right people. Sometimes the right person is like, ooh, nah, that one ain't, that hit a little different, but making sure you guard your circle and make sure you have great people in your circle.
Yes.
You also write your vision down.
Yes.
What is it? Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision, make it plain. Write it down. How else we're going to do it? We're going to speak life over it. Speak life over it, because things are going to happen. I say this again, y'all. Things will happen on this journey that will tear you down. But if you know your vision, shake that off. Come back and speak over it. Come back and speak over it. Stay focused. Whatever you do, stay focused. And give it time. Give it time. Give it time. Any other way they should be protecting their vision? Because you took us in there.
Nah, I was laughing because I'm thinking about, some things that I want to do in my life, and I got a partner of mine that's he stays in go mode. But having somebody that holds you accountable, having somebody that wants to see the best out of people, right?
Oh, yes.
It is dope to have, but at the same time, it tests you to the point to where, do I really want this?
Yeah.
Because he's ready to move on my dream right now.
Now,
if I say
he's ready to move on your dream right now.
Right? That's why I said it tests you, because we can have all these dreams and all these wants, but when it's right there in front of you, do you really want it? And having somebody that's ready to push you and, I fly out tomorrow, what we doing? That kind of put you in a place like, dang, am I ready for this? Do I really want it? So again,
right person in your circle.
I definitely got the
right person in your circle.
So that's why I was laughing. So again, the importance of having the right people in your circle.
To have someone go just as hard for your dream,
crazy,
as if it was their own.
I love it.
That's something everybody can't say they have.
Yeah.
So protect your vision, but also make sure you're ready to walk in your vision, because you got a friend that's ready to push. He ain't not ready to walk, he's ready to run.
Yeah, he ready to run.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So protect your vision.
Yeah. And as you're on the journey going towards your vision, don't forget to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the people around you, the friendships you make, everything.
Now, do we think walking in your vision is easy? It's not. Walking in your vision is not always easy. It's not. There will be seasons where it feels like nothing is happening for you. It's not moving in the right direction. The doors keep closing. You keep getting that no. You keep getting that no. That roadblock keeps going up, and you cannot figure out how to go around that sucker. And then the doubt starts to creep in. The doubt starts to creep in. I will tell you, it definitely happened to me. And that's why I can talk to you about vision, because it happened to me. But let me share something with you. Because 2024 knocked some things down. But 2025, this girl got back up with the help of the one beside me and the one beside her. And we wrote a book. And that book is called Overcoming the Loudest Voice in the Room. And that book right there is a workbook that will help you overcome some challenges in your life and make sure you understand that, yes, I may be down, but I've gotten back up. And so that tool is one you're definitely going to want to get in your toolbox. More to come about that sucker. But overcoming the loudest voice in the room, it's about getting out your own head. It's about not letting that doubt come in. It's about removing whatever said you couldn't, whatever said you wouldn't. That's what that book is about. Overcoming the loudest voice in the room. So the vision may have changed a little bit, but the goal is still there. We're getting there. We getting there, as Keandra says, Nikita, D white, and the D stands for doctor. We getting there, but right now we had to put the book out because we had to overcome the loudest voice in the room.
Yes, Lord.
Keep your vision.
Man. Keep your vision.
Keep your vision.
Keep it.
Stay rooted in your why.
Yes.
Stay rooted in your why. Remember that growth happens underground. The foundation has to be solid.
Yes.
So the growth happens underground. Just because you don't see the fruit yet doesn't mean the roots aren't growing.
Yes, Lord.
Be willing to pivot. Pivot. When things look like they're getting rough. When things look like the vision is little shaky. Learn how to pivot. Keep moving.
Yes. Don't
Keep
stop.
moving. You played basketball. Pivot. I didn't play basketball. I was a cheerleader. You see that? I was a cheerleader. Pivot.
Moving forward. It won't be a straight line. Sometimes it'll be like boom, 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 boom. But you'll get there. You'll get there.
We want to make sure that we leave you guys with this. After every podcast, there's some work that you can do. So take a moment, focus on yourself, and visualize where you want to be. Whether you want to be in a week, where do you want to be in a month, where do you want to be in a year? Take some time and visualize it. Write it down, speak it out loud, pray over it, believe it. And yes, when overcoming the loudest voice in the room comes, that will get you to make sure you're lined up with your vision. Y'all know that? So take time for yourself, and always remember, as you're walking this journey called life, you are the key piece to your story.
Peace.
See ya.